Hello and welcome back to some Brotato. Good to see you all. Here we go. I still gotta unlock this character. We've got a couple we haven't messed with yet. The Arms Dealer, we got the Glutton. Jack and Fisherman are still the bane of my existence, but we're gonna go ahead and dive in with the Glutton today. Kind of a weird character. He's got a bunch of luck. He gets explosion damage when he picks up a consumable at max health. And consumables explode for a bunch of damage, melee damage. It's a very weird character. My thoughts is I go with the Plank. Plank scales with melee damage, so, double dipping on the melee damage. It's going to give me explosive bonus, so it's going to give me explosion radius, and so that seems pretty solid. I think the other play is going for something like Pruner, where we get more fruits, so we can get lots of explosion damage. Problem I see with that, though, is if I have a Pruner as my weapon, I'm not causing any explosions, so getting explosion damage up is kind of not that exciting. But, I think it could be a valid strategy, is all I'm saying. Oh my god, I got a crate on the first wave? That's amazing. Which also means I got 2% explosive damage just now. Don't want to lose elemental damage, and lifesteal's kind of whatever. Just go luck early on, I think that makes sense. I'm honestly tempted by the engineering book because I get engineering scaling, and I could dip into engineering. I don't know. Definitely take the Plank. And yeah, why not? We'll take the engineering book. Another Plank. Definitely take trees. And how about another Plank and some landmines? Sounds good to me. Landmines are going to get that explosive radius up as well. Oh, and explosion damage up. Yeah, landmines are a win overall. In fact, I didn't even think about that. Engineering, pretty solid because they've got there's a lot of explosions involved in engineering. Plus, it scales with my Plank, which you can't complain about that. I was going to go for the tree, but then I backed off. Just messed myself up. We'll take the regen. Oh man. Probably do melee damage. I think that's better than going for engineering. Because the engineering is just a dip. It's just a dip. It's not going to be like my main focus. We're going to go for the tree first. I'm not even going to reroll. So I've already got planks and landmines. That's just throwing money away. Boom. 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 Plank is such a weird weapon. It also really, mega sucked when when they first released it because it had, really, really bad scaling. I want to say it was 25% scaling or something offensively low, which they upped because everyone complained that the weapon is useless garbage, which I'd have to stand by. It's probably correct. Nah. Damage percent, sure. Scared Sausage, not terrible because elemental damage is not going to be a bad thing for me. Probably better to get in Metal Detector, though. Honestly, probably get that first. Oh, man. Okay, well. I don't think I'm going to lock in Scared Sausage. It's not that good. Pencil? Sure. Sure. I really need to buy planks. I've been just holding on to that locked plank for a while. It's not doing me any favors. More luck would also be fabulous, but oh man, but it is awkward to, oh man, have so many different things that I want. Kind of just spread myself too thin, you know? I want the tree, but it's not happening. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, maybe get some harvesting early on is good. You're already at explosion damage 11%. That's pretty solid since it's not like I've been focusing it. Cog could be good. Probably too much of a focus on engineering. But I don't know. It's not a big penalty to take. 4% damage is, I'd rather not take a damage down, but 4 engineering is pretty solid. Let's do it. We're going to save the pencil still. Got lots of engineering, which makes those landmines pretty good. It's just sad that the landmines are the only thing that's really benefiting from it currently. Oh, well, I guess the planks are. The planks are benefiting, which is why I'm doing it. So I guess I shouldn't discount that. Okay, I Gotta get that tree. I really need to speed up. I'm just noticing how incredibly slow I am right now. It's making it kind of difficult to avoid damage. Ah, crap. The explosion radius is pretty beautiful that comes with the plank. I mean, it comes with every explosive weapon, but, you know, the plank being one of them. Yeah, sure. We're probably not going to go for crits. I feel like I need to get some defenses, but then greed? Greed? You know, I'm going to go for not that, actually. I'm going to go for armor. This is lame, so we're just going to take speed, I think. You know, I'm not slow. I was at 0 speed. I wasn't, like, moving extra slow or anything. Turret is honestly tempting, but no, we're going to stick with the plank strategy. Get one of those. I'm not going to go for boiling water. I mean, it does scale with elemental. I don't know, it's just expensive for 2 elemental damage, which is like 1 damage. I think we just roll. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Another plank, another landmine. Oh my god. I mean, probably, right? Why wouldn't I take the rocket launcher? Oh, you know, because melee scaling. That's why I wouldn't. Man, the minigun, too. What a crazy find. I think we just roll it. That sucks. Take the bag. Lose some of that speed I just got. This feels pretty good so far. I think the plank was the correct call. It's definitely got the issue of just being like low range, incredibly slow, not super high damage. I'm complaining a lot about it. It's making it sound pretty bad actually now that I'm phrasing it that way, but I do think it's in the end going to be worth it. I just need to survive this sort of rough beginning because it is just like base, not like a super great weapon. But I'm also using white planks, and it's wave 6. I've like not upgraded any planks. Not ideal. That money is way too spread around. I guess the landmine's doing that to me. Yeah, I'm gonna take the luck. 15 luck sounds great. I've got to take the turret. Bag. Wandering bot, maybe, but yeah, I'll lock it in. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Nice, by the way. Okay. Oh, that's right. Scaling goes up. It goes from 50, 50, 50 to 55, 55, 55. And it attacks a wee bit faster, and the chance to explode goes up. Yeah, no, upgrading plank, very solid. Okay, we got a turret over in the frickin' corner. Would actually be really, really helpful to have the turret, like, near the middle, but, guess that's not in the cards this run. Or this, wave, I should say. So I really want to, like, more so than normal, I want to try to not take any damage, because I only get that explosive damage up if I don't, or if I'm unhurt. I don't get it from, just any old fruits. It has to be a fruit when fully healed. Also, the damage from the fruit explosions is kind of no joke. I'm gonna check that damage here in a second. Ah, I was going for the other tree. Yeah, no, we take the damage. What do we got? I've dealt 558 so far with explosions. Does 46 each. I guess that's pretty lame, honestly. Handcuffs is crazy, but I'm not about to max my HP at 18. Adrenaline's good. Oh, man. Too many good things. I have 0 dodge is the problem. I think we still take it. Because I want to stack dodge. I need to get defenses. Let's take the wandering bot first. I think that's more likely to be helpful. Take that. Because the engineering's good. Armor's good. All that's good. Look at a little muscly dude. Need melee damage. Pretty good overall. That's a much better placement for the turret. Still not, like, centered. I just want it, like, smack dab in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you, you know? Ah! Worked out. Ignore that sound I just made. Oh, God. Hey, trees. Ooh. Okay. These dashy boys are a little alarming as I am quite slow. I don't know, honestly, why I feel so slow, because I'm not, actually. Like, my speed isn't low. Oh, crap. I saw it coming, and then it happened. My speed is 2, like, which isn't good, but it's not that low. All right, we're going to try one more time. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change it up a little and ignore the explosions. I'm just going to go for the explosion damage thing and go for a ranged explosive build. Just because I do think the ranged explosions are just way better than the plank. I don't know. I think maybe the plank is better because it's got that inherent scaling with my explosions from the fruit. But really, I'm not using the fruit explosions to kill anything. That's not my goal. We're just going to try this, see if it's a terrible idea. Lumberjack shirt's probably worth it. I'll just lock it for now. Shredder. Shredder. Beautiful. We'll take the fertilizer. You know what? Minus melee damage would make this way worse since it's 500% scaling. I guess I won't take negative melee damage. So at least that damage isn't completely useless. Like, if I had that purple rocket launcher showed up last run, like, pretty amazing find so early, especially when I've got explosions going on. But I had to pass it up because of the melee thing I was going for. And I don't know if that was the right choice, is the thing. We take some luck, I think. Probably some attack speed. Get another shredder. Damn. Damn! Okay, we're getting the shredders today. I don't know if luck influences that, like getting more things that are tagged correctly for you. I have no idea if that is affected in any way. I feel like it's probably not. I think it just affects, like the rarity of things you find. Again, I feel so slow. Like, it almost feels like this character does not move at full speed, but it doesn't say that, so I doubt it. But conspiracies. Ow. I had to get that tree. Got a crate. It was worth it for a coupon. All right. 10 luck. We take that. 65 luck feels pretty good. We get the shredder. Let's get lumberjack. I'm going to get gentle alien because explosions like lots of enemies. Even better shredder. So how do these scale? The damage goes up by base 5. Shoots a little faster. And percentage to explode. I forget it only has a chance to explode. Goes up. All right. I don't hate that. I feel like the plank definitely scales better. But also my goal is not to keep the shredder. My hope is to find like a nuke launcher or at least a rocket launcher. Something something ranged and explosive that is not the shredder. But you know, we'll take this as long as it is being supplied to us. Can't complain too much. That was really tight. These shooting for 5 damage, that's some garbage. That's all I'm saying. It's, 5 is a very small number, and I do not like. Okay, at least I got the tree crate. Yeah, we'll take it. Losing dodge sucks, but sure. Take 10 more luck. More trees. More shredder. Can't afford. Oh my, I'm getting so lucky with these shredder finds. Okay, we're going to get another one. Yeah. Yeah, getting that percent chance to explode up is good. I mean, because that's really the whole reason I'm using this weapon. It's really hard to observe the damage increase from the explosions. I honestly have no idea how to even tell. I'm seeing 5s, I'm seeing 11s. And the 11 implies that I am getting a damage upgrade from my passive, since I don't know why it wouldn't be 10. It was 10, and I did not take any ranged damage ups. So I believe just explosive weapons in general get the bonus. It doesn't have to necessarily be an explosion. Do we just keep taking luck? I think I get speed. I did just complain about it. Attack speed, please. Okay, let's see here. We've got... This is doing 6. I have 0 range damage. It's base 5. So yeah, I'm getting from the 12% explosion damage up. Yeah, no, that's definitely what's going on. We're going to go ahead and just make these blue before we go to purple status, I think. And there it is. Nuke launcher, just as I asked for. It only shoots like, I mean, okay, it does shoot quite a bit slower, but it's like way longer range, has a bunch of knockback, and it's a gigantic explosion. It's just, oh, well, not to mention it's like 70 damage instead of 12, although I don't know what a purple shredder does. One more reroll. there's another shredder. I mean, I'm not going to turn down shredders. Despite there being a nuke launcher sitting there, I'm going to still buy shredders. So it's tough to replace everything with nukes. But, I mean, I can always hope. I got the first one on wave 6, which is pretty wild. I guess I do really have super high luck, which is going to make a pretty big difference. Shredders are starting to come online here, though. Just because of the fire rate, which I am going to lose. I'm going to lose that fire rate when I go over to Nuke City, but I think that's still going to be worth it. Gotta pick up this money. Get the money! Oh, there's a tree! Okay, well, it was never going to happen. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll take it, but the -5 speed feels real bad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fix that right away. Can't afford the nuke. Just right away, I'm going to reroll once. I'm going to take that shredder. Oh my god, piercing. Okay, yeah, we're going to take that because the nuke doesn't pierce. You know, honestly, I don't think I will. Because it's so expensive, because of the -10% damage. And you don't really need to pierce when you've got a nuke, because it kind of has a giant explosion anyways. I don't think area of effect is going to be my problem. I think if anything, it's going to be the single target is going to be lacking. We'll see. It could be... Ow. Could be wrong about that. I probably need to get some sustain that isn't just fruit, because it's preventing me from getting explosion damage ups like I want to. Whenever I take damage, that damage just sticks. I have no way to get it back. I have no lifesteal. I have no regen. It's just a sad old boy whenever I take damage. Can we kill him, please? Thank you. That's good stuff. Okay, more damage. Love it. Yeah, and speaking of which, there's 4 health regen. That's 1 every 2 seconds. It's pretty bad, but it will add up. We're going to get... Okay, so now we can directly compare. It's almost exact... No, it's a little under... Or a little over... Okay, words. It's not quite twice the speed of the nuke launcher, but it is way less damage. Which is way less damage. Also, this is only 80% chance to explode. This is 100%. We're going to definitely do that. Fairy. Oh. Ooh, that's going to be a lot of regen in the end. I think we go for it. Honestly, maybe... So it's only going to do 12. But it's cheap. Also, it would help with this. Sure. Makes the fairy better. And I do think it's good. Okay, yeah. The nuke's going to be slow. But because... it actually crit with my, 2% crit. Because it fires so slow, whenever, there's not a lot of enemies spawning, it will just, always fire and just nuke them. I mean, no pun intended there. But I suppose that's only right at the beginning of the wave, because usually things fill up a little bit quickly, and then we don't have that luxury anymore. Ow, that hurt. Fairy will be very nice. Oh my god. Getting that regen. I think in 99.9% of scenarios, the fairy's going to give solid regen, because it awards you for having low-quality items, and punishes you for having super high-quality items, but, even an incredibly good run, you're only going to get maybe, 3 or 4 red items. It's pretty rare. I think we maybe go for more speed. I still do not feel fast. And actually, this is heavy, isn't it? Oh, heavy is damage. For some reason, I thought heavy was speed down. Rocket launcher? I mean, probably. Are we spreading ourselves thin? I mean, probably. We get another landmine? Probably. Okay. Let's stop being stupid and just go. Yeah, rocket launcher will be good. It's kind of the nice little middleman between the nukes and the shredder. I believe it has significantly faster fire rate than a nuke launcher, but it is also going to be less damage. And smaller explosions, I believe. But those explosions on that nuke are insane. There is a, right now I have explosions off because there is by default a visual for the explosions that's like a bright white flashing light, and it is seizure-inducing. It's extremely distracting. It makes it very hard to see So I just don't like having it on. Okay, I was avoiding the middles so I didn't waste the damage ups. Now I'm fully healed. Let's get it. Also, I wanted to get that experience. Or not experience, I mean money. Oh no, I took a hit. Okay, well that was really stupid at the end. Yes, please. Probably just take damage, or health, I mean. Range is maybe? I mean, that's a lot of range. Sure. Oh my god. What is happening? Okay, comparing, it's a little bit slower, or a little bit faster, but like way less damage. It does seem just worse than the nuke. So I'm going to take the nuke. I'm still going to lock the rocket launcher. Combine those. Beautiful stuff. Oh shit, I can afford it? Okay, well. What I'll do is I'm going to combine the purple shredders. Red shredder, 35 damage, 0.91. I mean, yeah, the rocket launcher does seem not excellent, but, you know, whatever. It's like it's still a freaking rocket launcher. Can we really complain? Rambo would be proud. Wait, does Rambo ever use a rocket launcher? I'm sure he does, right? I'm remembering, like, the explosive bow and, like, the minigun. But he seems like a guy that would most certainly use a rocket launcher if given the opportunity. That's all I'm saying. It's not exactly a subtle or discerning man, is all I'm trying to say. Nothing against Mr. Rambo or anything. Okay, I would really like some attack speed ups. I am feeling the decrease in shooting speed now that I'm getting rid of my shredders. Definitely can feel that. But I still think it has absolutely been worth it. Sure, I don't need knockback, and 4% lifesteal is not nothing. I mean, it's better than 39 materials, I think. No. Yeah, it's early enough, sure. Makes me feel like I should have taken that turret, but whatever. Feel like it's getting late for harvesting to make any sort of difference, but also these are pretty lame choices, so we're just going to take harvesting. Alright. Not going for crit at all. These are not good crit weapons at all. It is still tempting, but I think I'm going to pass on the bandana. Small magazine. Yes, and coffee. I did just ask for attack speed, and boy, is it delivering. I don't think I want to buy another shredder at this point. At this point, I'm replacing out the shredders. Oh, well, you know what? No, I'm not. I lied. All right, let's do this. Because this way, if I get another, if I can upgrade it, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a guy, okay? Easy enough so far. This is a horde wave. It's going to get real cramped, but explosions do not fear the horde, is all I'm saying. God, I need to check my explosive damage up. I feel like it's been, like, comically increased at this point. Which is all of my damage. Like, all of my damage is explosive damage, meaning that we're going to be... this is essentially a 1% damage up every time I get one of those, which is pretty frequent. Ow. Get in there, get that money. I don't have to chase down the foods, as they do automatically get collected. Ow. I wasted a lot of it there at the end. 20 luck, we lose a little regen. I think that's worth... Probably range damage. I have not taken, like, any range damage, but that's a lot of range damage. But also, oh, man, that's really not where my scaling comes from. Although it is percentage. Oh, man. Because I've got 48% explosion damage, which basically makes this, like, 4.5. But armor. We're taking range damage. Greed. Okay. Metal plate. Kind of counteract the greed a little bit. We'll take another rocket launcher, I think. Could take another luck item. It might be overkill. Another rocket launcher looks pretty nice. That makes it red. Do I want this? I don't have any structures for that to influence, right? Yeah, no. Sure, we take that. Fin, it's a lot of speed, a little bit of lifesteal. It's probably worth it, but at the same time, I'm gonna pass and let the gods decide what my next item will be. Red rocket launcher, that feels pretty good. It might not be a nuke, but it's, you know, a lot more common than a nuke, so whatever. I think the nuke, honestly, only comes in purple varieties and above. I don't think you can find a... I know you can't find a common one, and I don't think you can find an uncommon one either. I think it's rarer or better. And I'm definitely just using, like, World of Warcraft terms there, because I don't actually know the names. It just feels silly to call them by their colors, you know? I guess I could say, like, Tier 1, Tier 2. That's, I think, officially what they call them. It's kind of a lame name for it, is all I'm saying. I gotta love how many fruits are appearing. The, you know, the lifesteal I do think is making a difference, but it's definitely primarily from that, from the fairy. Ow. Mouse? More enemies? Yeah, sure. Less enemies? No. I don't even know why I thought about it. It'll take range damage. Alright, where are we at? 107, 45, 138. Also, the rocket launcher has surpassed the nuke, but, you know, it is, of course, red. Man, it's nice seeing that base 60, but it's doing 107 because of that scaling. Beautiful. Probably take a blood leech. Honestly, need some sustain. That's not a terrible idea, honestly. My dodge is at 1%, so I really don't care about losing it. I have adrenaline, don't I? Okay, well, you know, I'm going to take that. What it would be nice is to get one more blue shredder, and then I could just make 2 red shredders. I could always combine my nuke launchers, but I think I will only do that if necessary, because then I'm even less likely to find more nukes. And given the choice between nukes, rockets, and shredders, I feel like I'd like the nukes. This is a pretty wacky, crazy build that I think is only possible because the Glutton started with 50 luck. Just getting this many rare items is, or rare weapons is kind of great. I do not do explosion damage runs very often. This is kind of a fun character. There's another character who gets, I think it's like the Artificer or something, but he gets explosion damage upscaling. That's like what his shtick is. And oh my god, like the explosions got so comically big by the end of that run. But he's one of those characters I like won on like my first or second try or something, so I didn't even get to play around with him much. Because, you know, why would you ever play a character if you've already won, right? 10% more items? Sure, bring it on. This is probably a no. Oh man, 5% speed is rough. I'm going to take it. I need the health. Let's get some harvesting, because I hate having negative harvesting. That's really the whole reason. Damage percent for max HP, sure. Oh boy, Grind's Magic Leaf. Max HP, regen, and lifesteal at the end of every wave. We can't pass that one up. Take a Gentle Alien for even more enemies. Might be getting to point of recklessness at this point with getting, what am I at? Like 25% increased enemy spawns because I've got I've got two mice. Got 2 mice. I've got a Gentle Alien. It's maybe getting to be overkill, but honestly, feels still very, very under control. I'm not terribly concerned about it. Yet. Ow. Everything does hit, like, way harder than I want it to, so I do probably need to get some more defense. I do have adrenaline, so that makes dodge, like, really appealing, but at the same time, my dodge is currently literally 0%. Or, you know, honestly, I think it's negative 1%. So I don't think that's going to be the play at this stage in the game, but maybe we could find some dodge. Like, any amount of dodge is more than 0%, you know? That's a no. 20% attack speed. Oh my god. Okay. Crit is not very useful. Range is not super useful. Probably pass on that, honestly. As much as I would kind of like to do it, it would give me an 18% crit chance, which is just not super exciting. But man, I don't know. It's a lot. I did just complain about my armor. And why am I doing it? Okay, get the tentacle. Just double down on it. And then just tank dodge. Oh my god. Wait a second. What is that? That is insanity. Okay. I mean, we obviously take that, but we can't afford it, so we're going to lock that. We're going to take alloy. Which gets 3 range damage. Oh, 3 elemental also affects this. 3 engineering, I don't care about that. But crit chance as well. Which, you know, committing to the crit chance a little bit. I think that's good. Bait's also good. We take bait. This is going to be a horde wave. We're going to get a whole sack of money here. We are really, truly getting pretty crazy strong here. Even with the kind of wildly increased spawns, I don't feel in any way overwhelmed. Getting a decent amount of crits here with like a 20 whatever % chance to crit. Yeah, I think this might be in the bag. I hate to call it this early, as there still is. I haven't even fought a mini boss yet, as none have spawned for me. It's been all hordes, which honestly for this build, probably better for me. So maybe I shouldn't complain about it, but it just feels weird to not have any bosses spawn. So it's possible wave 20 is just going to be brutal. But I feel like my damage is pretty solid, even against single targets. Like, certainly not the most overpowered I've ever been, but still feeling pretty good about it. Garden? Yeah, definitely. Landmines? Sure. Unenthusiastic, sure. 12% speed. Yeah, we take that. Where are we at? 114%. Okay, I'm getting a lot of rare items, which is unfortunate in the rare time that I actually have fairy. I'm losing regen. I have to take explosive shells. Obviously, that's insanity. We take it. Bloody hand. That's a lot of damage. That's so much damage. And, you know, a bunch of lifesteal does help me. Yeah, we're going to take it. We're going to get the bait. Shouldn't be a problem. Apparently, I'm just not allowed to find weapons anymore. I haven't upgraded my weapons in, like, quite a while. Found those 2 nukes early on, and then just decided it's no longer nuke o'clock. I will literally buy a shredder, rocket launcher, or a nuke. Any of them that show up of, I think, probably any rarity, I would just snap it up. Because I could even combine the nukes if needed, which I don't really want to do, but at this point, like, I just want to get my guns more upgraded, and if that's what the hand I'm dealt is, that's what we take. Okay, I think I just killed that armored behemoth dude in a single shot, which is, okay. Did like 510 with a crit. Beautiful stuff. This is going pretty well. Feeling pretty invincible. No. I definitely considered it more than I should have, though. I think we can handle that. Yeah, we'll take it. The luck? Do we do more luck? I think we just take armor. Bloody hand. Yeah, let's do it. So we're going from, what's my highest damage? 266 on the rocket launcher to 321. Huge increase, plus, you know, a ton of lifesteal. I'm going to be taking some passive damage from that book, or from the hand, but I don't think that's going to matter. Shouldn't really matter. That is interesting, but that's a no. That's a no at this point, I think. Wandering bot. Curious. Yeah, we'll take it. It's kind of weird defenses. I did say I would take anything, but honestly, a tier 1 shredder is pretty low on my list of things I want. We're just gonna do it. I do get a 468 on the nuke. Oh my lord. Honestly, we want the crit chance. Want the coffee. Coffee's always good. And we take Tentacle, because I forgot we had that. I love that I've only healed 4 health with that. That's hilarious in a terrible sort of way. My regen, I think, is enough to counteract the 1 damage thing. And then I've got the lifesteal. Although, you know, now that I think about it, the slow tick of damage is going to make it a lot harder to get explosive damage ups. Because I'm always going to be at 61 out of 62, you know? And so I'm going to constantly be picking them up to heal for 1, which is not at all what I want. Going to do that real quick. If I pick them up all at the same time, it's the most likely to actually give me what I'm looking for. This just feels very, very strong. Man, absolutely mopping the floor. Is this a horde wave? Why are there so many? I guess I do have that hugely increased spawn rate of enemies, but like, it just feels like this is like very crowded. But at the end, those are all going to be explosive damage. Wow! I have way too much speed for this to be good. Plus, it would hurt my fairy even more. We're going to get more speed. How about that? I think range damage is better than percent damage. Probably. Because I've got so much percentage increase. Honestly, we just take the health. Nah, greed. Range damage. Take a tentacle. What's our crit at with this? 35%. It's not terrible. How about we make it 41%? Okay. Tempting. But I think not. I think not. And I guess that's all we get. Boss time. Our first boss. Well, he's going to go down real easy. Ow. 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 Oh my god. Okay, you know when I was like, is he going to go down real easy? And then I almost died in 1 hit? Holy shit. Okay. That was alarming. He did die very fast, but he also was doing like over half my health per hit. Which was not ideal. I probably should have just played that a little safer. I probably passively killed him with my explosions. But I was scared. I was a scared little boy. This is working out pretty okay. We did get a rare item, which, again, Fairy doesn't like getting rare items. But, you know, we got what we've got. And at this point, the Fairy is still giving me a bonus. And every time I get, like, Insanity... that's another regen from it, so, you know, we're still getting passive regen. Panda. Max HP, luck, lose a little damage. I mean, that's just good. 20% attack speed, yeah, we can't pass that up. Might be too late for the coupon to matter, honestly. I think it is. Hey, and there we go. Now we can turn that into a purple and turn those into a red, but that would leave 2 empty slots, so we're not doing that right now. Small magazine is a yes. From me? Probably too late for the tree, but I think I'm just going to take it anyway. 1 more. Hey, and there's a purple rocket launcher. That'll let me do a little combining. I will actually pass up on the shredder at this point, just because of, you know, where we're at. Wave 19, okay. That did 1,008 damage. I don't know what that was, but it was literally 1,008. That must have been like my nuke critting. That's my guess. Feels pretty good here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, the crit kills are solid. I think the crit angle was a good play. It was just a weird, like, left turn that I didn't expect to take. I'm going to stop worrying about the fruits so much, and I'm just going to pick up my materials. I don't want to leave any on the ground. Well, I mean, I want to leave as little on the ground as possible. How about that? Oh, all right. Sure, more luck. 4% lifesteal is 8% damage. Okay, so we're going to combine these. Get our rocket launcher. Nice. This is wave 20, so it would be really great. I think, honestly, the garden, it's a little late, but we're just going to take it anyway. It really wants me to have that. Another rocket launcher. Okay, so we combine these. We get my rocket launcher. And why not? I'll take a lost duck. Ending with 156 luck. Oh, boy. All right, let's end it. For better or for worse, this is the end. I think this should be a victory, but man, that last boss kind of shook my confidence a little, I'm going to be honest, because boy, did it do a lot of damage. These ones are just actually much easier to dodge than, than the previous bosses. Yeah, took them right out. Get some spicy sauce here. Max HP. Consumables have a chance to explode based on your health. Yeah, that's pretty good. And it's basically what the Glutton does default. So that's kind of fun. Alright, well that's going to do it for this one. Glutton down. Just a couple characters left to go. And we're going to have to revisit the we don't speak his name character. But in any case, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining me.